So it's like the potential upside always outweighs the risk. I think it's just people are too paralyzed by fear to make a decision.
Do you still invest in yourself now?
Oh, all the time. Well, I said to you before this, I'm going to pay this guy $5,000 for an hour.
Yeah.
Because just be like, I just want to have a call and just ask him like 4 questions. What do you think of this? What do you think of this? What do you think of this? Cool, I'm out. Because like the most valuable thing you can buy is someone's experience who's done the thing that you want to do and who's maybe a couple steps down the ladder. Because like for you, for example, we're going to film another video about scaling your business, but I know where you're going to get stuck at like 40, 50K. I know where you get stuck with like 80 or 100K. And I know like, because it's the exact same fucking patterns and businesses patterns as is life to some degree, which is then when you've done that yourself and then you've done it with multiple other people, it's like clockwork. It's like you trying to get a lady to lose weight. It's like, here we go again. There's another Karen who's going to drop like 10 kilos in 12 weeks. Like it's like walk in the park. And that's why I even said to you in the gym earlier when we were working out of like, there's nothing you can ask me about growing a fitness business where I can't just answer off the top of my head, which is why I'm very comfortable like on stage, just people throwing stuff at me and I can give you my honest feedback, if that makes sense.
And I suppose that links back to with what we said earlier on as well about you need to invest in the right thing as well, because there's a lot of like mentorships out there who've not walked the walk, I suppose.
And I've coached half of them.
Yeah, they've not done what they've probably said that they've done, and this is probably something that people do need to be careful of. How do you think people can
find the right thing?
Like distinguish between a good investment and maybe it's a not so good investment?
So there's a couple of frameworks I look at for making any decision of like, is this someone I want to learn from, invest into, whatever. Firstly is like, would I want to be like that person? Do I have the same morals and values to them? Do I want their type of lifestyle? There's a guy I mentioned to you earlier who's a business coach who was saying showing off he has 12 hours of coaching calls all day. I'm like, dude, if you want to work with someone, you want to have 12 hours of calls all day, like good, like there's a business you can kind of build. So that for me is the first thing is like, do I want to have this person's type of lifestyle? Because ultimately the people you learn from, you start to kind of emulate in terms of the way they think. Second thing is there's 2 ways to know if someone is like world-class what they do. Have they done it themselves? Have they got loads of fucking other people to do it? At that point, it's irrefutable that they know what they're doing because they walk and live and breathe it, and then they've done it with loads of other people. It's then just down to the individual if they do it. Same thing for you in terms of getting client results. Like you're in great shape yourself, you get clients great results. You can give the clients the system. If they don't eat the fucking food and don't do the workout, they're not going to lose weight. Same thing for us is like, I said to you about, I spoke to a trainer in the gym. He's like, oh yeah, my business isn't doing as well as I want. So I was like, okay, cool. So start like basics. Like, are you posting every day on social media? Sometimes. Okay. So like sometimes it's like, if you post every day, you'll get more leads. You book more calls, which you can then close. I was like, are you doing the trial reel tactic we told you? It's like, oh, sometimes I do 1. I was like, okay, well, you're supposed to do 3 a day. If you do that every day, you'll get more leads, you can book, and then you can close more calls. It's like, there's always a very easy answer why someone is successful. And I think you can see I get passionate about this because I get frustrated with people. But that's kind of what I look for. It's like, do I want to emulate that person's like lifestyle and do I agree with their values and like the way they communicate? And then also second thing is like, have they done it themselves and done it with loads of other people? Yeah. Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.